Here's today's In Touch devotion.
Today's scripture reading is Matthew chapter 2, verses 12 through 18. And having been warned by God in a dream not to return to Herod, the Magi left for their own country by another way. Now when they had gone, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Get up, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you. For Herod is going to search for the child to destroy him. So Joseph got up and took the child and his mother while it was still night, and left for Egypt. He remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. Out of Egypt I called my son. Then when Herod saw that he had been tricked by the Magi, he became very enraged, and sent and slew all the male children who were in Bethlehem and all its vicinity, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had determined from the Magi. Then what had been spoken through Jeremiah the prophet was fulfilled. A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children. And she refused to be comforted, because they were no more.
Look around you. At this time of year, it's easy to find people who eagerly celebrate the secular aspects of Christmas, such as meeting Santa Claus or watching holiday movies. But some of them might be less accepting of the true cause of joy to the world. This hostility isn't new. Herod was angry when he realized that the Magi hadn't returned to share the location of the King of the Jews. Herod's fury was fueled by his desire for power and control. He didn't want another king to dethrone him. Perhaps some people today scorn the celebration of Christ's birth for the same reason. They don't want anyone else ruling their life. Romans 1:18 says that people who reject Jesus have suppressed the truth. Others won't come to the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed. However, we shouldn't assume salvation is impossible for someone who is hostile to Jesus. After all, Paul persecuted the church until his conversion, and he became one of its greatest witnesses. Sometimes people who push back against the true meaning of Christmas may feel like a lost cause. But remember that no one is beyond the reach of Jesus. So make space in your heart for those who don't know the Lord, and pray that they will be open to seeing Christmas in a new way.